Hi there, folks. Welcome in. Today is the 10th of February, 2025, as of the day that this is being posted. Of course, as I sit here, it's actually the 9th. It's Super Bowl Sunday, but I need to get this all done for tomorrow. I always do them on Sunday and I schedule them for release on Monday, usually in the morning, hopefully. But this is a series that we go over some things about ComfyUI, things I've learned during the week, things that I found to be interesting, sometimes LoRa, sometimes custom nodes, sometimes models themselves. We've done Pony in the past, and I think I'm gonna go back to like Stable Diffusion 1.5 and SDXL and do some things like that as well, but just branch out a little bit. So see the previous videos in this series. They should all be part of a playlist. So I hope you go find them over there. I'm gonna start with Markdown Notes. So it's part of Comfy Core. So if you double click and you do Markdown, you see Markdown Note. Now I took this and I went to ChatGPT and I said, here this is, below is a Markdown format of the links you provided. I hit the copy, I came back over here, I did the Markdown Note and I pasted them in there. And when you click off of them, if you click in them, they look like that. If you click out of them, looks like that. You see? So that is really cool. I'm gonna leave this note here right next to it in case for whatever reason. Actually, no, I'm not gonna do that. You know what? I'm not gonna do it. We're gonna do this. That's it. That's all you gotta do. All right, so to start with, we are going to talk about the redo workflow that was, it was popular a few months back, and I forget that I have it. And I need to use it more often, but I forget. What I have here is I went into ChatGPT and I asked for a woman sitting on a park bench in a botanical garden. I'm using, as we look here, we have aspect ratio. We got the 2:3 classic portrait, just a portrait, nothing special. Okay. Down here we have Flux load model style, Flux redo. I have that as part of, up there. I have the SIG clip as well. Right there and right there, you see? And we have our normal T5 and clip L, but I'm using lower weight ones just for speed reasons. And then up here, I have a full dev. And then over here, you'll see that I'm using the turbo and the turbo detailer, okay? And I'm gonna add in there hands, because the hands seem to be a problem with Flux still. So if I go to my anatomy, I do have hands and I'm using the Fitska. Okay. So if we come up here to Civet AI and I just come up here to the search and I do hands, it's going to open up a side panel over here. I can do Flux 1D for dev, and it is going to be, I think, this one. Yes. And you can see there it has a trigger word. So if I grab this as well and I do a copy, we'll go back over here. There's another link right here. I'm gonna come down. Actually, I'll do it here. I'm gonna do this, Shift Enter. I'm gonna come back here. I'm gonna get that, go back here, press that, Shift Enter, put trigger, and then I'll copy Fitsa, put that here, and then say, please convert the above to Markdown. Okay, I'm gonna go that, come here, and I'm going to click in here. Oops, there we go. I'm gonna hit enter a couple of times, add that right there, and there we go. And that should, like I said, add that in there. So now we have that, and it should correct for any problems. And we're gonna go ahead now and I'll queue this up. And what it's going to do is it's going to actually create an image, and it's gonna create variations of that image. All right, we are back here, and you can see here we have 4 variations. I just want to make sure they're all PG-13 at least. Okay, good, looks good. We're going to zoom in here. I'm going to look for anything obviously bad. I don't see anything. Yeah, I don't like this one. but it doesn't matter. They're all being saved. So I have them all. Okay. So we have our 4 images. They're going to go into our outputs folder. Anyways, we have these 4 here. And that's those ones. Okay. So that's all it does. It just makes variations of the same thing. Okay. Close that out. They're all the same person, by the way, is the point. Exactly the same model, same face, all that stuff. And that's great for doing animations, especially. All right, so the next one is where we're going to put in an image and it's going to make a copy of it. So we're going to do this. See the one from before I did earlier, but I'm going to grab one of the more recent ones. I'll grab that one. I'll put it in there and we're going to go ahead and queue this one up. It's going to use the same model, so it's already loaded. Should be fine. And the flow here doesn't make any sense. I just organized them so that I can make a really pretty, kind of like a little pyramid sideways thing, you know, like a little Empire State Building. That's the only reason I did that. See, I don't know. I felt like I wanted to do that, and that's what I did. It doesn't make the direction of the workflow doesn't actually make any sense. It goes all the way down here, then all the way back, and it does a bunch of crazy stuff. Let me fix this one. So tear it all apart and reshape them the way you would want to do it. And as always, this workflow will be included in a Dropbox link. So you should be able to just click on that in the description below and download it and extract it. It will also include the next part of this video, which is going to be talking about Inpainting. So you'll have a workflow for that as well. And that's that. All right, so now we have this, right? So it went through all of this mess here. We still have, you know, what it is. Okay, so we're gonna come over here and we now have these images here. Okay, and then we'll ask like, okay, which one do we like? I don't like the way that the knee is not quite lined up. It's kind of backward. It's kind of messed up. I think this is probably my favorite. I'm saying this to myself because I'm still in mode where I have a chooser that I can choose, but no, it's already saving. Okay, so if we go back over here to my saves, you can see there's 4 more here. Okay, and that's what those are. All right, very simple. So it just takes the image that you brought into it and it says, okay, let's change some things about it and create 4 more different variations of the same thing. Okay, so you do not have to have this. All you have to do is make a model and you can see that it's essentially the same person. Like that one looks a little different, but that one looks dead on still, as does that one. All right, so anyways, as I always have RG3, I can click here to disable that one, click here to enable this one. And finally, we have an input here. So I'm going to use one of the more recent ones we got. Let's see here, start with that one. Yeah, I like this one. Let's do this one, the first one, okay? So what we're going to do here is I'm going to, I could drag it from here or that image, whichever. Just bring this over here. So I'm going to drag it into here. Just going to drag it over there, plop it right in there. And then we have to right click. Oh no, this isn't the Inpainting one. But what we're going to do is we're going to add this into the image, this rose. Why? I don't know. It doesn't have to be the rose. I did some demonic wings earlier. It could be anything you want. Right? Just an image of something. It's going to combine these 2 things and make something out of it. All right, and it has spit it out. And what we got here is it put a little bit of flower in the hair, colored it, colored the hair here, put a little different thing here, put some sparkles on her chest. You can see she has a flower right there between her arms. This one down here has one on the shoulder, did some coloring in her hair. This one did this. Okay. So that's it. So now I'm going to look and see like, which one do I like? Like, do I like any of these things? I think maybe this one. I think the legs are good. And I got something on my monitor and I thought it was on her leg. So, okay, that's good. All right. So I think I kind of like this one. Although this one's kind of cool, but no, I'm going to go with this one right here. What am I doing with this? Like when I say I'm going to go for it, what am I doing? Well, that's the next part of the video. All right, so for the next part of the video, we're going to be talking about inpainting. And this is my inpainting workflow, which is kind of a cluster, but I did have one that I downloaded earlier. It's in my downloads folder. See if I can find it here. I got this off of CivicAI. So I'm gonna go ahead and drag this one in here. It's a much nicer one. There are some custom nodes that we had to install here. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead now and I'm gonna flush out the memory just so that we don't have to deal with it. And he does have all these direct links to stuff, and he's got it, I think, in I don't know what languages that is. Is that Korean or something? I'm not sure. And he's got contact lists and follow. I am not going to, in fact, let's go back to CivicAI and I will do Inpaint. And then I'm gonna go, oops. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do Flux this. And I believe it's this one. Basic, simple. Yeah, that's it. So I will go ahead, I will grab this link, although it's probably in his link already. It's probably in here. Yeah, see, it's all right here. But let me just direct links to model downloads. I want to, like I said, I want to come in here. I'll just add it at the top. Okay, that is this is what we have here. All right. So if you want to go to his website or his part on CivicAI, this is the dude. Okay. And I want to make sure that we give this person the proper credits. This is him here. There's a bunch of stuff that he's done. Some LoRa's, workflows, lots of workflows and loads. Basically, this person likes to share with the community. So make sure you follow. I'll follow him right now. And if you feel like giving him a buzz tip, you should do so. Or, start a chat up. Okay. All right. So here we're going to load in an image, and I'm going to go back over here to where the output folder was. And I did let me see here. I'm just going to go through them again real quick. I do like this one. Oh, I wanted the one with the flower. Oh, did it not save? It may not have saved. All right, so let's do this one. I'm going to right click on it, or actually I'll load it up, right click, save image, and it goes to my downloads. All right, so we're going to go back here to the Inpaint, and I'm going to grab it and I'll pull it into there. There we go. Because I guess there isn't a save. Do I not have a save here? Looks like I did not put a save. Oh, you know why? I think this, see, it says depreciated. I think that this doesn't work. I think it doesn't work. So let me delete that. What do I have up here? Because, okay, this whole thing here, Control C, and then put a G around it. Okay, I give up for right now. But anyways, there you go. There's the save right there. So we're gonna hit unbypass it, and that it'll save. Let's go ahead and queue it up again. But anyways, over here in the Inpaint, that's what we're gonna work on next. We'll have that. As it turns out, for some reason, having it in a group prevented it. So now I can just do this and Control G. When I'm waiting for things I get distracted. I go down YouTube rabbit holes. All right, so anyways, we have these now. They are saved. And I don't know which one I don't know. I don't like how I put it in her hair and stuff. But again, this was just a flower I grabbed off of a search. I thought that would be an obvious thing to put in, meaning that you would notice it, right? So let's just say that I want to use this one still, okay? I don't know why. Let's just pretend, okay? So what I'm going to do now, we're going to come back over here to this, and you remember I had this one initially, right? Actually, we'll just continue to use this one. It's the same thing. We're going to right click. We're going to say open in mask editor. Now we have this. Now you can adjust the thickness of your mask. See, big circle. You're going to adjust the opacity of the mask. You can adjust the hardness, the smoothing precision. Everything's right there. Mask layers, mask opacity. You have invert clear. You have some eraser tools, an eyedropper tool. But what we're going to do here is I'm just going to paint around her eyes. Okay, something like that. Then we go up here to save. It's now created that mask. Gonna come over here to wearing sunglasses. I'm gonna change sunglasses to eyeglasses. Okay. We do have an opportunity to throw in here. I believe we could do a LoRa, which is not present in this workflow, but we can use like power LoRa loader by RG3. Clip would go clip, clip would go clip to the positive. The model, here you got the model going up to there. We could just do, I mean, they're trying to be, you know, make it look nice, right? We can go like down to model to help it remain looking nice. I mean, I don't know. And then the model will go over to there. And then here, I'm gonna use Flux, Anatomy, and then Eyes. This is because I want her to have nice looking eyes, okay? We also can go back and look at this image. Well, actually, I'll have to look at it on here. What color eyes do we have? Green eyes? So like green eyes was the one that all these were doing, right? Green eyes, green eyes, green eyes, green eyes. That one's kind of blue. Oh, those are blue, I think. Okay, so maybe blue. All right, that's fine. I was gonna change the eye color, but we're good. All right, we're back here and we're gonna cruise on over here. And there we have, oh, it looks like they changed her eyes to more like of an Asian look there. That's probably because of the LoRa that I used. But we do have before and after. So in that case, what I would do is I would come over here and I would either disable that completely, which is what I'll do, or I would turn it down, or I'd be more specific. All right, without that LoRa, much better, much better. Look at that. Okay, and then we have a before and after down here. It did change the orientation of our eyes a little bit, but like not in a bad way. Look at that. So that is Inpainting, right? And it also can be used to fix things. So if you have an image where like the hands are bad, I recommend using like a hands LoRa. So we have some of those like anatomy. And then I did download one earlier. I have to go through all of my LoRa's and put them in better subfolders because there's hand, oh, right there, this one. And then I'll find one with bad hands. If you'll just give me a second. Okay, so for example, this one looks like she has 3 fingers, no good at all, right? So I would take this one and I would drag it in there. And then we're gonna right click, open in mask editor. I'm gonna come in here and I'm gonna mask out the hand. Save, and then queue it up. Okay, see how we did? Not good at all. Yeah, that did not go well. Pulled down the strength of that. Nope. Still not working. So let's try not to use it at all. Okay, what I did was, and it's working now, see? So what I did was I changed the LoRa. I went to the one that I usually use, which is hands version 2. There you go. So we fixed a hand that was bad, and we also did eyeglasses earlier. And you just could go in a loop. Like, so this one here is saved, right? Because these are saved images. So I could take that one. Let's see if we can go to outputs folder, pull that up. There's the corrected one. Take that one, drop it in the very beginning. Now there's that. Right click, open in mask editor. Once again, we just grab this and we come over here and we just add. Here, let me clear this. Start over. It's so laggy that it's hard for me to be precise. There we go. Save. And then here we're going to put pretty woman wearing eyeglasses. Control C. Control V down there as well. We're going to turn off that LoRa. We don't need fingers on this one. Turn that off. Although I do have eyes. There we go. Eyeglasses. And then I did another one with eyes. So I changed the Laura, but there we go. The fingers fixed and we have eyeglasses. See how this one works? All right, so let's say you like this one, which was saved. So it's, like I said, it's down here in the outputs. Let's go ahead and clear this out. And I'm going to go back to the redo one. And let's say I want to do more of that. So I would simply drag it here. We have the fingers fixed and we have eyeglasses. And then we'll queue this one up. And it's going to make 4 with this 4 variations of this image. And here is our result. Remember, it's variations of that image. It's not all, it's going to be the same image. I probably like this one the best. The rest, these 3 I would delete. It's subtly changing the face a little bit each time, but that one's pretty close still. Fingers are correct because we fixed them. Eyeglasses. All right, folks, with that, we're going to go ahead and wrap this up here. I will be, as I said, we're exporting these workflows out here. Bundle them all up and put them on my Dropbox where you can download them. And I will see you on the next video. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. I will be putting out my bigger videos. Gosh, I'm going to be trying for next weekend. I really am. I have so much more to do on the next major release. Yeah, and I might do a live stream for just an unattended live stream, meaning I won't be sitting at the computer. I'll just be live streaming music and video. Okay. But that's going to be either tonight or I don't know, probably tonight. We'll see. I'm going to work on it today. I'll see you guys next time. Bye for now.